How's it going? It's Greg Spin of Lily Alice here, and I'm going to give you your first guitar lesson. The first question you're probably asking yourselves is, Greg, how'd you get in my house? The second question you're probably asking yourself is, Greg, you think you could teach me how to play the guitar? Well, I'm here to do just that. Right in front of me I have a beautiful instrument. It's a butterscotch telecaster. And the first thing I tell my students before we get into it is just get to know your instrument on a more personal level. So, just gonna sort of talk to her a little bit. How's it going? You don't do too well with English? Me neither. Hablo español. You know, fondle the knobs a little. Get yourself to know the instrument. You like that? Oh man, I like that. Yeah. Maybe even fiddle with the pickup selector a little bit. Oh yeah. And then once you've got your butterscotch telecaster nice and warm, then I feel like it's fair that you can sort of establish yourself with it. So I'm going to hunker down here, put my head through the strap. Man, that feels good. You just insert yourself into the guitar there a little bit. And just like that, you're in there. You're in there, man. Into a beautiful telecaster. So let's get to the first step of the lesson. Right? It's about fingering your guitar. When I say fingering the guitar, it's not sexual. It's more of a factor of where you put your fingers on the guitar to make the chord shapes. Right there, I just fingered a C. Right there, I just fingered a minor. Gosh. And that's sort of something you want to watch out for. But it's all right today. Mixture of minors and majors there. Just working up on that top 3 frets though. Nothing too challenging, nothing too crazy. For your first lesson though, I'm going to throw up a couple diagrams and you're going to just finger those buddies. Finger a C, finger a G, finger a D, you know. We're getting a little zesty with it today. Finger a D. Play around with that D a little bit. Maybe you pluck him a little bit. You put each of your fingers on the D and you just, and then you go over here with the D, and then maybe you go. You just get real hostile with the D. Then back to a minor. Man, that's great. If you can hear any background chatter, any aquatics in the background, it's actually my brother Rapaswishwan. He's just, he's just jerking off. But, hey, he's a great guy to have around. So I brought him to your house for the lesson. Anyways, that's pretty much your first lesson. You want to finger those and just switch between them. Pop up a metronome, you know. C, G, into a D, into an A major. And then me, a master guitarist, a mediocre husband, I sort of have an internal metronome, so to speak, so I can just kind of or I can go a little faster. But basically, you're probably not going to know that technique yet. It takes a lot of training. I talked to a lot of Asian men to acquire those skills, so wouldn't expect you to know Cantonese on the first lesson. We'll talk about maybe learning that on the third. Anyways, I just want you to do that. And then from there, we'll go on to the next lesson, right? That's Spinny Alice signing off. And I wish you guys a beautiful practicing journey here with this lovely instrument.